discussed, but all of it is hashed out on any night at the study session. It starts at 6 o'clock, and the public is welcome to come and listen and observe. So there's no secret. Does council have anything for open business tonight, Councilman Johnson?
Madam Chair, I'd just like to say happy birthday to Mr. Walker, who's had his 94th birthday last week. 93rd?
8.
I
Told you. Told you. I told you.
Congratulations.
Madam Chair, I just want to say I hope I have as much energy as you do at 98. Madam Chair, I hope I'm still here at 98. Not here, not in this chair, but...
Well, I hope I'm here and healthy at that age, but I can't be healthy now.
Thank you.
That's great. Anything else from council?
Madam Chair, I do have one item. I was reading something on item 20 and 21. I just want to give everyone an update. As I mentioned last night, these IGAs, these intergovernmental agreements made it to the city of Taylor very late. Wayne County was working on several things that caused delays. In the interim, the construction started and is actually almost completed, and that was the update that I want to provide. They are projecting that this will be wrapped up and completed with virtually no time to spare the day before Thanksgiving, which is Wednesday, November 23rd. They expect that Eureka Road will be open completely. The only thing that will not be completed until the springtime will be the new traffic signals. So the road itself is projected to be open no later than November 23rd or sooner, it says. So.
There could be a lot of happy people out there.
Madam Chair?
Well, if it's not, there's going to be a lot of angry people.
Madam Chair, could we get the administration to give us an update? Get a lot of questions about the Menards project. It's still going forward, and just to reassure everybody.
Madam Chair, I can only communicate what they've communicated to us. They are still moving forward. The Menard family, it's privately held, so the Menard family took a political position and paralyzed all new development until after the presidential election. Well, the presidential election is now over, but we are, of course, upon winter. So they're still doing some utility relocation, some easement issues, some legal issues, but they do plan to go vertical in the spring. So we fully expect that in the spring, everything will begin moving forward. Right. If you remember, I think the timeline that they originally mapped out for the city of Taylor was always 2017. So I don't think it really changed anything. I think just seeing no activity causes a lot of, anxiety for folks.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything else from council, Mr. Mayor? Then I will go to the visitors tonight. If you have anything you wish to discuss with us. Chief Mary Sklavasi, Police Chief Dennis.
Madam Chair, thank you. I just wanted to remind everyone that this Thursday we will have a Taylor and Watch meeting. It will be at 6 p.m. on Thursday at Ford Senior Center. We will be discussing crimes against the elderly. So hopefully we will have good attendance. We had a very good show last month with Lakes of Taylor. So hopefully we'll have a good turnout this week as well. So just wanted to put a reminder on it. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for doing all that. Yes, sir.
My name is Michael Gosh. I live at 10852 Isle Lake Drive in Taylor, Michigan. Recently, the request for a proposal for emergency towing came out yesterday. And I have a few concerns about this. It doesn't appear like the city even, it's fixed pricing and they're looking for the most qualified tower. The problem is with the things that you guys are asking for in this proposal, it limits the number of people that can even qualify to bid on it. The city of Allen Park in Melvindale have their own impound yard, and they're able to tow the cars to the city-owned yard, and the city's able to capture the fees and recoup some of the city's expenses. So I'm concerned why the city of Taylor has not looked at having their own impound yard and hiring a qualified towing provider to staff it and man it. as compared to the bid which comes out, which limits towers to be in the city or within 1 mile of the city. So that 1 mile limits, as far as I can tell, there's 5 companies that can bid on this. And with the other requirements in this RFP, I don't think any of them can house the number of cars that set forth in this and keep them separate from their other customers they're towing for. It says in here you need to hold 300 cars and 2 semi-tractor trailers simultaneously and separate and away from other vehicles that you have towed into your yard. I visit these companies, or my company visits these companies daily and picks up cars because I also own a towing company. And I can assure you, I don't know of any company that can meet these qualifications. So I'm a little concerned why we haven't explored other options in trying to help the city's budget, the residents, people, the public at large that need to be towed. And I'd just like to know who wrote this and where did they come up with these facts, figures, and qualifications that are in here. I'm gonna examine all of these when they come through, and there's nobody that can meet this.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Mayor?
I'll answer the question related to the tow yard first. I can only speak to my administration and what we looked at. We did not want to get into the impound business. We don't want to manage a tow yard. Our primary focus is getting the road cleared as quickly and as efficiently as possible. That's why the way that it's structured is based on performance and capabilities. So we looked at that, albeit very briefly. There was never any interest in starting our own auto salvage yard, if you will. In terms of the questions related to the RFP, I believe there's provisions in there that you can submit your questions in writing for clarification, and then we could provide answers to everyone. So I would highly recommend that you do that because others may have the same question, that they would get the same answer at that point.
What I mean, the city could use city-owned property. The city wouldn't be operating it. The city would just be providing the property and collecting the fees. The city wouldn't be operating the yard or in the impound business, but just providing the lot that the city already owns and collecting the fees instead of giving it to outside companies. That would go into our general fund and could do other things. I don't understand why we're sending that money out.
Madam Chair, again, the city doesn't have property right now that we wanted to convert to an auto storage yard. We didn't want to investigate buying it for that purpose. There's a lot of companies that provide this service. So the best way I can answer is we just did not feel it was in the city's best interest to get in that component of the business. And I will tell you, it's been looked at in prior administrations as well and passed upon.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sure I just got a quick question regarding that. When did the RFP go out?
Madam Chair, I believe it was Monday morning it went out. I believe there's a 2-week time frame on it, and then the bid tabulations will be calculated, and there's, I believe, some auditing that will take place. So, I would expect in the next 2 to 3 weeks we'll have an indication of what those results are.
Anybody else?
If not, Madam Chair, make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?